But shut up, folks. Charlie Long and All right, so today we're gonna talk about two of my favorite girls. And today is Valentine's Day. And the queen is always gonna be number one. But I'm gonna talk about two of my favorite girls. Not my very own favorite girl, which is my queen. She in the house. But today we're gonna talk about my favorite girls. And what would that be? These two girls right here. This is an 82 Ken Smith. This is an 87 Ken Smith. This is a vintage model. Let's look at it. This is about like an 82, all right? This is a BT Custom. BT Custom means that, BT Custom. It's a neck through. There's the key right there. That big black headstock. I love this base. Okay? And I'm going to talk about this girl. This is a custom, this is a Ken Smith. It's a custom BT. And this is they call it the vintage series. All right? When you get this base, the base was, when I first got it, it was white, all white. Well, it wasn't there, it was white. And it had jazz pickups in it. Now it has Delanos, all right, with switches. See the switches on the bottom? I just added those yesterday, all right? And this is a BT model. Why? Neck through, and look at that headstock. Woo! Woo! Now this paint job was done by a world-renowned painter called Canyon. He's actually in Richmond, Virginia. He's right off Brook Road. I mean, not Brook Road. Yeah, Brook Road. No, he's not off Brook. Yeah, he's off Brook Road. Well, he's in Richmond, Virginia. All right, so today I'm going to tell you why these are my two favorite, and this is probably what you'll be seeing me playing for the rest of the year. This is 2023 now, and my choice of bases this year, I know that we all have a lot of bases and we, you know, go back and forth. But this year, in my heart, I believe God said I need to play all Smith bases this year. So, not saying that you're not going to see me with some other, but these are, the Smith bass is going to be my main bass playing this year. And I love 4-string, so you'll probably see me playing a lot of 4s. All right. So, let's start with the old girl. First of all, I had a tuning peg somewhere. I said I had one. I don't know where it is now. But anywho, we got this girl right here. We're going to check the tuning. We're going to plug it up. All right, so let me tell you what I'm coming through, because you guys need to understand. Let me plug it up first. Wait a minute. You guys need to understand that the amp I'm coming through is a TC is a SWR LA12 with no hone in it. Hold on a second. I gotta clear everything out so you can hear it. Ain't no hone in this girl. And I got it set at 10 o'clock. Trebles at 10, bass is at 10, mids is at 10. Very simple kind of amp, man. Nothing big about it. We're gonna tune it up real quick, like. I know you guys are perfect pitch, man. How that bother you, son? And you know, you don't want to come on and do a video with no perfect, you know, this stuff is wrong. But when the strings are new and stuff like that, you know, they got a tendency to go out. All right, so look. All right, so let's start with this girl first. All right, so it's all stock. There's nothing I've done to this bass other than make sure all the stuff works in it. Smith pickups. The old HasLab in it, and you know we're gonna start with the rib first. Like I said, everything is off, and basically the I love that amp, man. So it's gonna always sound like a Smith. Front pickup. So let's just, so now with these kind of basses, they come active, passive. So we're gonna just go passive. And it feels a little louder because the preamp is not on. So active, passive is just loud, a lot louder, a lot more distinct. Both pickups. Now you can hear the balls in that thing because you know it's a Smith. Woo! And the playability is just, that's why it's just mind blowing. If you want your strings to lay on the neck or underneath the fretboard, this is what these were built for. Now let's go to active and let's go treble at D10. Yeah. Bass at D10. And a lot of people are like, I just like the way it sounds passive. Me too. And the thing about this bass is the strings are dead. Listen. The strings, I've been playing the snot out of this. The strings are dead. Now let's go 3/4 with the bass. Let's go 3/4 with the treble. And that is your vintage Ken Smith. Now listen. I want you to hear something. These basses were made for studio. When I believe Mr. Smith, when he came out, he said, I made them to be studio quiet. Listen, back in the day, listen what I'm saying. Back in the day when the gospel cats had these in their hands, this was reigning king. This was the reigning king. All right. So basically, I'm a gospel cat. Y'all know I do jazz funk too, jazz funk. But I just love the whole concept of these older Ken Smith. So let's go to the other one that I've done a little work to. All right, so we're gonna pick up this girl. Oh my God. All right, so like I said, it's loaded with Delanos. Make sure it's tuned first. So we're gonna turn everything off. Oh, we ain't gotta do that. I mean, it's got the stock preamp in it. The only thing it does, let's turn the camera around a little bit. Stop cheating. All right, so the only thing it doesn't have in it is the Smith jazz pickups. All right, pull it up a little bit more. That's the only thing it doesn't have in it. So we're gonna go with the real first. We're in passive mode. We're gonna take the switches and turn them all the way up to the top. All right. Each pickup has a switch on it that it can be cut 3 times, like series, parallel, you know, that kind of stuff. Or front, back, what do you want to call it? Front pickup. I love Delano. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Delano is my sound. That's my sound. I chose Delano because I sat there and studied them for a year on different videos, different Delano videos. I sat there and listened to them and listened what kind of voice they had. And that's what led me to Delanos. Both pickups. dead too. All right, so look. So I know you're asking, so why you come on video with dead strings? Because I want you to hear what the bass sounds like without all that twang on top. Because when I cut the video off, I'm going to reset all the basses with new strings. It's going to be killing at that point. All right, so look. So now we're going to go to the front pickup, and we're going to start switching. All right, let's go to the front. All right, so here's the front pickup with the switch all the way up. In the middle. Then all the way down. Okay, we still in passive mode. All right, here is the rear pickup all the way up. In the middle. All the way down. Both pickups, check it out. All the way up. In the middle. All the way down. Now, I'm going to take the front pickup and start putting the switch. I'm going to take the front pickup all the way up. The rear pickup is all the way down. I want you to hear how switching works. In the middle. All the way down. Rear pickup all the way up. In the middle. All the way down. Now watch this when I start switching stuff up. Now let's go to active and check this out. I'm gonna get ready to get excited, y'all. Sorry. We're going to active. We're gonna turn the bass to D10, treble to D10. Check it out. Both switches are up. Front pickup in the middle. Front pickup all the way down. Okay, and we're gonna go both pickups all the way up, and then we're gonna start with the rear pickup. Check it out. In the middle. All the way down. Both pickups are on though. Check it out though. So we're gonna take both pickups up in the top, and then we're gonna bring them right in the middle. Both pickups in the middle. Both pickups down. Rear pickup in the middle. All the way back. Front pickup in the middle. Go through the switching of the Delano pickups. So check it out. Both pickups are on. pickup. Both pickups. So there you have it, folks. These are the Smiths, the vintage Smith. Now, if I had a horn in that thing, would it sound even more incredible? Probably, yeah. But I just like the warmth. I like the whole voice of the Ken Smith. A lot of people used to call them like, oh, dude, it's a one-trick pony. Okay, but that trick that it does it very well. So I'm telling y'all, me this year for 2023. It's definitely Smith. I'm on the Smith vibe this year, and I'm always looking for more vintage Ken Smith 4-strings and 5-strings. Basically 4. If I can get any more 4-strings, vintage black headstock, I like to get them. So you guys hit me up if you got one. Hit me up. I may got something I need to trade with you. All right. So once again, guys, thanks a lot for coming by the Hobo Depot and hooting my boy right there. All right, so but check this out. Look, see, I must have taught him well, cause he's been having his Ken Smith and he ain't been letting it go. He's been wearing this Ken Smith for years now. What, 2 or 3 years? 3 years now, Hootie? At the most, 3 years at the most. And he ain't gonna ever get rid of that bass. I ain't mad at you either, boy. I ain't mad at you. He with his Ken Smith. All right, so guys, once again. Let me read this up a little bit because I think it keeps falling for some reason. Once again, guys, please keep us in your prayers. Keep us, keep the Hobo Depot in your prayers. Definitely keep the Queen and I in your prayers. And homeboy right here too. Keep them in your prayers. And once again, guys, listen. One note can heal the world. One note. There's a lot of people out there hurting. Prayer changes things. I am a witness. Prayer changes things. I am a witness. Prayer changes things. Keep praying for me and the Queen. Keep praying for the Hobo Depot. We love y'all with all our hearts because we pray for y'all every morning. Shut the cock off, folks! Shut the cock! Can you hear me? Shut the cock off, folks! Peace out.